Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
In the year 247 in the Age of Judges, Vartan was summoned home after the death of his father. Upon his return, Vartan discovered something evil festering beneath the city of Eterno. With the help of some very unlikely allies, Vartan works to uncover the mysteries of his hometown and put an end to the nightmares that plague his people. Welcome to Ethereal Embrace. Cooking is not my strong suit. I should never be left alone with anyone's partially cooked breakfast. Ever.
Day 4. Emery's Arcana shop.
All right, let's go talk to Cody. Bye, Emery, you evil, evil little person.
Bye now. Y'all stay safe.
We will.
Thanks, Emery.
Your idea was to go to the Last Stop Tavern and Inn and fill Cody in on what we're doing and
Hope that he's on our
then
side
kidnap
and
the
not
Robin?
Susan's side.
yeah, you're taking a gamble there.
Is that a warning? Is that like a DM warning?
No. I'm saying like you don't know a lot about these eternal creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we ask him, hey, what, I hear that if your core is broken, you become mortal. And also,
See his
do you know
reaction.
there's like a demon portal and stuff, and like you're just chill with that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I mean, we could just walk up to him and be like, have you seen Susan lately?
Maybe he's, why would he be here, right? Like of all places in the realm, he comes to Eterno, where Susan used to live, right around the same time that a demon portal is open. Maybe he's waiting here for Susan. Maybe he's in love with Susan like Emery was in love with Vartan or not Vartan, Kyrian.
So to be fair, from season 1, he came here because he visited during a war that he was a soldier in, and then came back here during a time of peace. And he moved here before Kyrian opened the portal back up, like 10 years before.
Sure.
Because he had moved here right after Vartan had left.
Was Susan still here when he moved here?
No, Susan left like 200 years ago, or however the fuck old, or 100 years ago, or however old Vartan is. Like, as soon as
Okay.
Vartan was born, Susan left.
Yeah,
Which is
I'm
weird,
216 years old.
And we never found out why Susan left. Like, we don't know anything about, like, any of that.
Yeah, true.
She basically, she said she went into the portal to destroy her core and make herself mortal, and then she just left, but we don't know why. And Emery was being very, like, weird about it.
She wouldn't want to, if she wanted to, like, just be mortal and die, she wouldn't have stuck around a town that kept you immortal.
But why would she want to be mortal and die when she has a child that's going to live forever? Like,
Emery says she lost it around that time.
I don't know. I mean, I'm concerned about the Cody thing, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we've guarded our secrets for the most part, especially with people that we don't trust. And then all of a sudden we're going to trust an immortal being who
True.
came here for a time of peace, who we know was buddies with Susan.
True. Should we just...
What if we took Susan to the tavern?
Well, we can't just take Susan to the tavern.
Why
Bree
not?
will fight
What
us.
if-
Well, no,
first of all.
she would come with us, obviously. But if we took her there, just to kind of gauge Cody's reaction.
What if they're...
Like, honestly, I'd love to see him hop across the bar and, like, try to kill her.
But if Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, we don't know when they saw each other last. We don't know what terms they were on.
Yeah.
All Vartan knows is what he saw in that vision of them fighting together.
They were friends.
Mm-hmm. But if she went
I
nuts...
had a toupee? Like, there's a bunch of what ifs. This is what I would look like with a toupee.
Maybe we should just go talk to Susan.
We just talked to Susan.
But we got more information now. We know more. We know that the core just never was broken, or at least we think so. And
So if we just go tell Susan, hey, the core's not broken, that's why it's still open. Basically, we don't have to do all of this other stuff. Just go in there, break your core if you want to.
Yeah, we'll help you. We got a thing. You don't even have to use your magic to open the portal.
Do we know how to use that dragon heart? Last time caught our bread on fire.
The rune absorbs magic. I think it's just got to absorb the magic, and then boom, it's open.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Everybody's talking about absorbing magic, so...
I'm kind of curious why you're not supposed to use that lamp again.
Yeah, I want to use it again.
Mm-hmm. So do I want to see you use it again, but why is Emery so against it?
We didn't ask her.
Well, I think it has something to do with the black smoke that enters his body
Well,
when
yeah,
he uses it.
Oh yeah, so we're talking right outside of Emery's, and I'm just gonna pop my head back in and be like, "Hey, Emery.
What, Vartan?
Hey, what happens if I keep using that lantern?"
Your father said that if the lantern gets misused, it could mess up the time-space continuum, whatever that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either.
It's a Susan thing.
Oh, this...
It's a Susan thing. Your mother used to say it.
Time, space, continuum. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Hey, Moragan. Baya. Y'all read any books about time, space, continuums?
Not me.
Have we?
Can we roll history?
Is that a book that would have been in Vartan's house that Baya would have read? Anything?
I don't think it would have been in Yeah, I don't think it would have been a book that you guys know. I think that Susan knows that type of thing because she's not from this world.
Okay.
Oh, hey, what about the, have you ever seen it used before?
The lantern?
Yeah.
No, gods, no. Lords.
Well, black smoke keeps going inside of me.
Well, stop using it then. I don't... Vartan, I'm trying to tell you to be safe.
Oh, yeah, I am. I mean, it got us answers and stuff. I was just curious if you knew any more about it.
No smoking. It's terrible for you.
Oh, yeah. I only smoke vegetables and meat.
Do you need an apple, Vartan? Are you hungry?
I am.
She tosses an apple at the door.
All right, I catch it.
That your head was poking in.
I catch it. All right, so... maybe you're right. Cody might not be a good idea. He's a wild card to us right now. We at least know Susan is murderous. And we can't stop her. I don't know. Maybe Cody's her friend.
Or maybe Cody could help stop her. I mean, if they're both first people.
Do we want to take that chance?
If you want my honest opinion, if she thought he would help, I think she would have contacted him as soon as she got back.
What if she did?
Then he wouldn't be trying to help you. He might be trying to still screw over the Robin, but I've seen those prices. That's horrible.
Well, she does want me alive to kill the Greyhawk avatar.
We could always ask Magno if she's seen Susan in here.
She's close to Cody.
That seems...
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. You could ask, hey, have you seen Susan? come in here recently.
All right, we got to make a decision.
I know.
I mean, out of character, we are so distrustful of everyone. We have to start trusting somebody at some point, or we're not going to get anywhere.
That is true.
And right now, we've got the first person over here that we can't stop. But we know of an equivalent power person who has been friendly to the town.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at on the Cody thing.
All right.
And I feel like Robin Torman, he obviously is the Church of Greyhawk, and you're supposed to be fighting the avatar of Greyhawk, right?
Yeah.
According to Susan. So he probably wants to go down there and worship the
Become the
avatar.
avatar.
Or become the avatar.
And I get to beat his ass.
So, maybe that's why he wanted to go down, right?
Yeah.
Undeniable proof of, his god. It's going to be, whatever. Maybe help his god rise to... Also, why is Greyhawk in the demon realm? Is he a demon?
Oh, he's a god.
A demon god?
Oh. I don't know enough about it.
He's not known for... He's known for being a good deity in this world. Like, he's considered a good god in Euphrae.
Right. So why is the avatar of Greyhawk in the demon realm in the first place? Maybe we need to just let the god out and we'll be blessed or something.
Yeah, what if the dragon heart turns Torment into a god? I don't know, just...
I think the dragon heart's to
It
open
is.
the portal.
It is. Okay, so we're going to go talk to Cody. Should we just grab the heart on the way? Just save us a trip?
Let's go do that and, go grab the heart.
Just walk around town with
Yeah.
one of the most powerful magic items out there, I guess.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, we got
and
the
then-
wheelbarrow and the tarp. We just cover it up, wheel it inside the door. The door's big enough.
Our heroes will be right back after these messages. Hello, listeners. If you are enjoying the show and would like to take a look at a way to support the cast while getting yourself some nice perks, please consider our Patreon. We offer ad-free listening as well as this entire season if you select the binge tier or higher on our Patreon. Plus, you'll be directly supporting our cast for their work, as our team over at Creative Typo have begun to pay our voice actors for our performances. So check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Creative Typo. I would also like to give a big shout out to our executive producer from Patreon, Nick Mead. Thank you, Mead. We truly appreciate your support. Now, back to the town of Eterno.
Yeah, so you make it back home, go to the basement, grab the dragon heart in the chest and the tarp, bring it back up, put it in the in the wagon, take the wagon to the Last Stop Tavern and Inn, go through the double doors with a giant wagon at like 10 a.m. in the morning, covered with a tarp, while all the doves are currently eating breakfast and staring at you as you walk in.
Yep.
All right. That's where we're at. And Cody's behind the bar cooking up on the grill, and he's sees you come in and does his standard wave with a "Hey, Vartan."
Yeah, there's a tarp covering it so they don't see that it's a chest.
Yeah, right.
Oh, hey, Cody.
What you got there?
Wheelbarrow and a tarp.
I see that. Is there a reason you have my wheelbarrow with my tarp?
Yeah, I was bringing it back. I was borrowing it, and can you can you answer a question for me? I don't know if I should be the one questioning, but How do you destroy a core?
A core of what?
First one's core.
His eyes shift from the grill where he's cooking up to the sword that's been hung above his bar and then down to you. And he says, "Why exactly would you need that information, Vartan?"
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. I'm not talking about yours. I'm going to lean over the counter and go, say there's another first one here in town. How would you destroy their core?
Do you know who it is?
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to share that information yet.
Have they gone mad?
Yeah.
Many of the first people after this long have kind of lost their touch on reality, so...
How have you kept it together?
I stay out of battles now and out of leadership positions, and I run a small tavern and inn in a very small town full of nice people that don't die.
Oh. Yeah, so it's therapeutic.
Yeah, it's like a retreat.
Yeah. All right.
Makes sense. Because you're immortal, you want to live with other people that are immortal and nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's very taxing to watch everyone around you just keep dying.
I can imagine that would be difficult.
So, a few things come to mind, Vartan. First, you and I are going to have a conversation soon about how you figured out what I am. Second, I don't want to kill any of the first people if I can stop it. But if you grab their core and bring it to me, and you have a good enough reason why I should, I can destroy that core for you.
Cody, would a good enough reason be they want their core destroyed?
I would hate to say, or I would hate to see that, but I can respect one of the first people's decisions to destroy their own core.
What if we also added on top of that they started a cult and have been sacrificing people?
You might not believe this, but that wouldn't be the first person to start a cult and kill a bunch of people. Yeah, that would be a sufficient enough reason.
What if also they want to destroy the, I'm going to lean over and whisper more. They want to destroy the magic that keeps people from dying here.
Yeah, that would be unless they had a good reason for wanting to do so, that'd be a pretty good reason to try and stop someone.
Well, they want to do that to destroy the portal.
The demonic portal that we dealt with 10 days ago? 12 days ago? 14 days ago? Whatever.
That's the one.
Are you sure they're mad? Because they seem like they might have some of their wits about them if they're trying to close a demon portal.
By murdering everybody and murdering people in town. To destroy the magic that's feeding the demon portal to keep it from dying. I guess that's the right word.
Fair point. I will concede to that. Yeah, that seems like a little bit of a stretch to try and close one portal.
Do you know of any other way to close that portal for good?
No, if I did, I would have.
You don't know how to get rid of the power around this town either?
I wouldn't want to, even if I did.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured. All right. Anybody else got anything?
So, are you saying that destroying a core is not going to close that portal?
Not on its own. A core is just tied to us. I mean, destroying a core lets out a big burst of magic energy all at once. So, if it was part of something else, maybe, but just destroying a core, all that does is exhaust our magic out into the ether and break our connection to the old world, to the godless realm.
So what if it was part of a ritual?
It depends on the ritual. But, I mean, if the right ritual was out there, then yeah, probably. I mean, I'm not as good as some of my brothers and sisters at the magic stuff, you know? So I was always kind of more of the warrior type.
Well, I feel like the only way to close the portal is to use that big burst of magic that comes from destroying the core in a ritual to close the portal.
But would that necessarily have to include weakening the magic that's here? Cody, I don't know if you even have an inkling of who we're talking about, but they want to kill descendants of First People in order to achieve this ritual. Why would that be helpful?
The descendants have outworld blood. Our blood is coursing full of magic. Whether we utilize it or unlock it, it doesn't matter. It's still there. It's a little gross, but using someone with magic blood to complete a magic ritual is going to be a little bit more effective than using someone with non-magic blood.
Yeah. Oh, what do you know about, like, avatars of the gods? Have you ever seen that before?
I have met one avatar during the Age of Giants. It was the avatar of Selune. And she was mean. But ultimately, she was pretty powerful.
Yeah. Well, how do you think, like, Avatar Greyhawk or Avatar of Cthulhu would be?
I couldn't tell you.
Oh.
I imagine an avatar of Cthulhu would be big and nasty and scary just to be around. But, I mean, at some point, they're going to be very powerful. More powerful than most humans around them. Probably as powerful as a first person once they come into their full strength.
Anything about the space-time continuum? You know anything about that?
The time-space continuum? Yes, I know plenty. Do you have a specific question? Because that's like a whole topic that can go on for a very long time. A lot of it's theoretical.
What about an item that opens up a window into a different time and then, like, the smoke from it goes into his head after it's done?
I don't know anything about time smoke. So I'm really sorry. I don't think that comes to mind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's how I saw you. And no, sorry.
We could show him.
Yeah, we could show you. I could show you tomorrow.
Okay.
If we're here.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, I was asking Emery about it. Is there any way to do you think possibly to shrink the runes around the city down to smaller?
I guess if you had enough people casting mold earth to make the runes come closer through the earth, but you'd probably have to have somebody manning every inch of the ground around to shift it all at once.
Yeah, I don't think we have enough people to do that.
What if it didn't all move at the same time? I mean, if there's not land connecting the runes, would they still work? Or does it have to be an unbroken circle?
It would need to be an unbroken circle.
Yeah, and I tried to break it. No, I didn't try to break that. I tried to break the other thing. I don't remember.
Yeah, the portal.
Yeah, the portal, yeah.
To the demon world, yeah. Okay, well, I'm not sure what more information we can get out of Cody that we haven't gotten. I think we still have a decision to make, but as we're in the inn, maybe we can go and just confront Robin. Ask him what his purpose is on coming here and why he wants to meet the Greyhawk Avatar. Just outright confront him.
If we want to confront him, I mean, we've got the chest with us. I mean, we can basically tell him we know what he had planned because of what was in the chest, and maybe we can find out why he wanted to go in it. He did tell me he wants to go in, but not why.
Yes.
All right.
Let's go do that. Maybe we kidnap him. Maybe we don't.
Let's catch up more on this later, Cody. I'm gonna wheel this over here.
I look forward to that conversation, Vartan.
Yeah,
Good luck.
me too. Yeah,
Cody,
I hope we can have it.
Just a point of order, just in case there is a possible maybe first person in town who may or may not be mad. You might want to hide your core, just in case.
Or also, maybe if we are in a big battle later, we could use your help again. Because you did say that you were a soldier-type person.
Yeah, I'd really prefer not to take lives, if at all possible, but if the city is in danger, I will strap my sword on.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, demons.
You know, if they're trying to encroach on this world, then yes, I will fight them off. But I'm not going to go take their souls just because I can. They have their own worlds.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair.
I respect that.
All right.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Ethereal Embrace, a creative Typo production. Vartan the Furbog Fighter is voiced and played by Adam Culbertson. Baya Rustin, the half-elf sorcerer, is voiced and played by Tisha. Moragan, the human monk, is voiced and played by Nari Kwak. And I am Nico, your GM. Please remember to drop us a 5-star rating and review on your favorite podcatcher. Music provided in part by Midnight Syndicate, makers of the original Dungeons & Dragons soundtrack. If you would like to support our show or any of our other shows, you can join our family of patrons at patreon.com/creative typo. Remember, be safe, we love you all, and stay foolish.